We live in some fascinating times for women in business and women in politics in America.
Finally.
Yeah, we waited forever. We have with us Deborah Leanne today, who is, how would you describe yourself?
I describe myself as a women's leadership catalyst. You know, I work with women leaders, but a lot of times they need a little bit of a jump start or a fire lit underneath them to truly shine their brilliance.
Yes.
Or in some cases, depowering people like Joy. She really has too much power.
You know, there's two ways to spread too thin. It's, it's to take on too many things and to overstress yourself with, too wide or too far. Or
yes, there's a lot of ways to, and I just changed my website to state that I work with women to release that spiritual, physical, and emotional burnout, because we do try to take it on.
Yes.
And that is not necessarily a form of power. I'd love to redefine the term for power.
Yes, it's actually maybe a weakness, right?
Well, anything overused is a weakness, any strength, which is what, when I talk about my Illuminate Your Strengths, Illuminate Your Brilliance workshop, it is about very much that we can overuse our strengths, right? But a lot of times we don't even realize that what we are uniquely talented and gifted in is a strength. We're like, oh, can't everybody do that?
Yes. Well,
can't everybody paint murals on the wall of the fountain? I mean,
exactly.
No. And for us to really own that is hard to do. That takes courage and strength and confidence.
Well, you were saying something off mic about how you help women when they get stuck. And how do women know when they're stuck to begin with?
Oh my gosh. When they start hitting the wall, literally and figuratively, where you feel like, okay, my 5-year plan, I did everything. I got married. I had my 2.3 children. I bought my Volvo. I'm making this amount of money and I'm miserable.
Right.
What's next for me? I know I have big dreams, but I have to wait until the kids get out of school. So they're at this really sticky place, and it's uncomfortable. It's almost like being in clothes that don't fit, that are really tight, and they're almost suffocating you.
But I just wonder, a lot of people don't know what they want to do, and they have all those books like What Color Is Your Parachute and stuff, and you can't even fill them out if you don't know what your interests are.
And that's what it's taken me 8 years to figure out after my divorce. And I have to say that I have a lot of shortcuts that I can share with women based on my personal experience.
Well, that is so valuable.
So you put them through exercises then to
I
help
do.
them
Lots
find
of
themselves.
experiential. I love books, but I take books and turn them into what can you do that in your conversation, in a question I ask you or in a guided visualization, where can I take you deeper within you so that you really get an answer? When you act out something, and I do make women stand up and do certain things, and they're like, afterwards, when they share that with a partner, they said, I had no idea.
Well, you know what's so good is that
that
you're actually doing that, just like everything needs to be done on a one-to-one basis.
Now, you used to do it.
Book
you used to do it on a corporate level, right?
I've done staff and yes.
Hold on.
It's just at this point.
Staff development I've done, and I actually can train men too. But it is a different animal to train men and women because
I will
we
not
learn.
be trained.
Yes, that's
Okay.
Okay.
No, I just thought it was important at that point when you said you're doing it on one-on-one. That she has done it.
Right.
She has a history of doing this.
Well, I mean,
for
you
businesses.
take a book, and a book is like for everybody, and you can't figure out how to make it for you, which is where you can come in and actually, customize that to that person.
Right. Like Arianna Huffington's Thrive is fabulous, and so is Lean In, Sheryl Sandberg's, and so is, there's a bazillion. I love Brene Brown's, The Gift of Imperfection. I mean, there's so many beautiful books out there, and it's like, oh yeah, that's that person. It's her story.
Yeah.
What does it really have to do with me? And that's the difference.
I was just saying this morning that I was looking at some vintage Mother's Day ads from the past and Father's Day ads from the past. And it was so funny because the Mother's Day, it's always like, oh, Mom, it's your day off. You don't have to cook and clean. And here's Mom like half dead. And then the dad is like, he's coming home from work and everybody's rushing at him with his pipe, his newspaper. And the wife is in the back with the cake. And all the kids are like, bringing him his slippers and stuff. And he's the king. And it's like, what? What a luxury.
Yes. And, and the kids used to run to him and go, oh, Daddy, I love you, Daddy. And here you're like, I've been with you all day.
Exactly.
I don't get this. I love you.
Exactly.
Mommy.
I mean, having one job is a luxury. And then coming home and you get to take off. What?
I have never felt so invisible
Come here.
in an interview in my life.
Stay out of this.
Where,
Ron.
Deborah, where does one sign up or find out more about your 2-part workshop, Illuminate Your Strength, Illuminate Your Brilliance?
They can go to my website, which is deborahleanne.com.
And we're
there's
seeing
an
it on the
event.
screen right now.
Excellent. And there's a specific place where you can learn more about the workshop and a little bit more about what you will learn in the workshop, because it includes an assessment and some coaching and some interactive group exercises. And there's also going to be a click here to sign up so that you can register.
You can also find her video blogs on her website, which are great.
Thank you.
And can you accomplish something just in this one seminar?
Oh,
Is it
this is
called
two.
a
It's
seminar?
2 3-hour workshops.
Oh, workshops.
And yes, I can. In fact, can I give you
Yes, please.
one little tiny
Yes.
bit? Okay. So one of the things that I do with women is to help us get grounded and centered. And I don't know if you guys know, but the chemical in our brains called oxytocin, which is what you get when you have an orgasm or you breastfeed, neither of which are probably appropriate at work. No, it's okay.
Depends on your
and
job.
men store it longer than women. We
There you
deplete
go.
our exercise. We deplete it really quick. So what I teach women that they can do at any time so that they can ground before going into a presentation
Get
or
the
an important
oxytocin
meeting
in your brain?
is you take a deep breath in. And then you hold it for a second, and then when you exhale, you do an and that reverberates and it brings you into your body. And women are so notorious for not being in our bodies.
Not only that, we stop breathing.
We
throughout
do
the day. Yes.
very often.
Yes.
But you do 3 of those, and you will be ready to go.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I got to be honest, I could sit here and listen to you two all day long.
I know she's my new best friend.
Well, this is fantastic. It should be a new Mother's Day greeting.
I love
Oxytocin.
it. Oxytocin, breath.
Deborah Leanne, thank you so much. Again, it's deborahleanne.com.
Yes.
Okay, and the workshop is 2 days, 2 Fridays, May 8th and May 15th.
And there's an early bird. If they sign up, they get I call it an honor your intuition. If this sounds good and they sign up before May 1st, there's a reduction in price.
That's great.
$50. And if anybody says that they heard me, I will be happy to give them an additional $50 off.
Wow.
Wow.
What a wonderful deal.
All right,
Yay.
she's counting now. She's counting to see how many people watch
I
this.
am.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like a great thing, though. It's just, just the whole idea of the, women's intuition right there. You have to listen to that.
Yes.
Thank you, Deborah.
you, Deborah.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
And thanks to Clayton Bakery and Deli in Des Peres, offering fresh-made baked goods using recipes from St. Louis's earliest history. And the deli portion of the bakery serves hearty sandwiches made with the finest meats and cheeses and fresh baked bread right from the bakery. 11,744 Manchester Road in Des Peres.